Hi, it's Beth at Paris House Woolworks. I just wanted to get on and do a real quick video on perfectionism. It occurred to me today while I was talking to a friend who stopped by to pick up some honey and eggs that today is a day that I have to take my own advice that I give to students all the time on perfectionism. Um, for one thing, I thought about going and putting on makeup before I did this video, but I thought, nope, I'm just gonna do this video on perfectionism. So I had this thing happen this morning, and there's Wyatt. He wants to say hi too. I had this thing happen this morning where I was cleaning my glasses, and this is what happened. They came apart. Now, these glasses are very old, and I'm very lucky because I did just go to the optometrist I don't know, sometime last week, and I have a new prescription for glasses and just haven't been over to get it filled yet. But obviously now I'm going to be doing that. So this is relevant in that when this happened, I decided that what I was going to need to do today is wear my contact lenses, which because I wear bifocals, I do the monovision thing with my contact lenses where my left eye is for distance and my right eye is for close up. And this works really well most of the time for most activities, but it's not so great for rug hooking. And especially since this prescription also is old and I'm getting some new contact lenses coming in real soon. So this morning we had our normal Thursday Zoom, which for anybody who doesn't know, we have a Zoom meeting for rug hookers or crafters or really anybody who wants to get on every Thursday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can always find the link right pinned to the top every Thursday morning of our Facebook page if you want to join us, and you can just join us. There's no agenda, there's no particular class, there's no prerequisite. You can just join us and get on and have a good time. So this morning, I started working on a project that's very near and dear to me. For a long time, I've been wanting to hook this image. This is a picture I took one fall of the field that's right out next to the Paris house. And so I really want to get this right. Like, this is an image that I really want to get right. And additionally, this is kind of for a special purpose, which I don't want to talk about on this video, but it's for a special purpose. And I want it to be good, you know? So I hand dyed the wools that are going to go with this for the fence post. I wanted that real weathered fence post look, which, by the way, if you use Doors 5918, it's a beautiful neutral plaid, and then you put Cushing's mulberry over it and kind of do shading with it and make it kind of mottled. You will get a very weathered barn red look. So I was very, very pleased with the way this turned out. And, we're on Zoom, we're all chatting, and I start hooking away on these fence posts. And as you can see, these fence posts are, they're pretty linear. And because I'm going to be hooking all these vines and making all the sweeps and curves in this rock wall, I really want this to be nice and linear and flat and neat to set off all the curves and action that are going on around it. So I'm hooking away, and I'm hooking with my out-of-date prescription monovision contact lenses, and I'm not really thinking too much about it. But then after our Zoom was over, and I went to look at my progress, which I'll just kind of tilt the camera. You can just see from afar here. You won't be able to see what I'm talking about. My loops don't look like my normal loops. I've been hooking a long time, and my normal loops are quite precise. It's not that I adjust them each loop or anything like that, like I know some people like to do. I'm too lazy to do that. I've just developed a really nice even loop over the years. But these aren't as even as normal. And I think it's because I'm not getting the same visual feedback that I would wearing my glasses or with the proper contact lens prescription. I thought I could do this blind, but apparently I can't even do it a little blind. So the loops are actually okay. If I look at those loops the way I would look at a student's loops, I would say, this is coming out beautifully. This is wonderful. Do not stress over this. Do not obsess. Do not, do not overthink this. Um, and as I was explaining this to my friend who stopped in, it did occur to me that the hardest advice to take is sometimes our own. Anyone who's ever had a class with me knows that I never want my students, and especially not my beginner students, to get hung up on perfection. I want them to get into the flow of the process. I want them to look at the color and design and enjoy what they're doing. I want them to take pride in what they're doing and know that it is enough, especially in the beginning. And so today I had occasion, it just fleetingly crossed my mind to pull out all that work and wait until my new contact lenses and my new glasses were in and get it just a hair more precise, even though I know that when I steam this rug, most of that imperfection, which is pretty little, is going to steam right out anyway. So anyway, I just wanted to say that even those of us who preach, don't get hung up with perfection, we fall prey to it too. I do. And I just wanted to share that because I think there's probably a lot of rug hookers, including teachers, who can relate to that. And in my particular case, it's particularly amusing because I always say to my students, what we're learning today is traditional directional hooking. But after you get the hang of this and we do this class, if you want to hook in a more impressionistic style with the loops going every which way and no directionality at all, knock yourself out. That's beautiful too. So anyway, just a hooking story. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd be really interested in getting your comments on any experiences like this you've had with your own tendency toward perfectionism. And that's it. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks.